Scooby-Dooby-Doo, where are you? We got some work to do now. Okay, hey guys, it's Whitney. I actually just recently got the new Morphe foundation. I'm so excited about this. What is it called? So the Fluidity foundation, and then I grabbed the concealer that goes with it. I was actually waiting to do this video because I had ordered 2 different shades online before they released it at my Ulta here in Redding, California. And they haven't actually put the product out on the floor at my Ulta. They have it in the back, they just don't have a place to put it, and I kept coming in there and bugging them. So eventually they were like, okay, we'll open a tester for you, and they opened one up and they found a shade for me, and they decided that these 2 worked pretty well. This was the only concealer that they had that was even close. Like, they hadn't received all the other concealers yet, so I figured I would just try this one and then maybe try the other one whenever I get that one in the mail. Okay, so hopefully these 2 shades will work for today. I was trying to wait, but I really just want to try this out and get the video out. Like, I've just been dying to try this out, so I figured I'm just gonna give it a whirl and see how it goes, and maybe whenever I get in the next package then I'll try it again. So we'll just see. So as you can see, I already have my eye makeup on. I've already done that. I've already primed my face. So what I used was the Tatcha Silk Canvas Primer. I'm back on this one. It's absolutely amazing. I love it. Like, it's a little pricey. I think it's $54, but you only use like a little tiny bit, just a little scoop on your little finger, and just dot, 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 and rub it in, and that's all you need. Like, this is gonna last me forever. And I used my Urban Decay Primer Potion on my eyes. Then for my eye look, I used again the Marc Jacobs Sequence eyeshadows. I used the shade Glamethyst, the purple one, all over the lid. And then I took the shade Flashlight and just popped it right in the inner corner. So that's what I have on my eyes. And then for my mascara, I'm just still trying to go through my Benefit Roller Lash. Still trying to work through that one. So that's pretty much all that I have on my face right now, besides a chapstick. I pretty much always have a chapstick on if I don't have a gloss or a liquid lipstick on or something like that. So I'm just gonna go ahead and jump into this, you guys. I'm so excited. So I have the shade F1.60. So that's my shade. I believe I ordered the shade F1, what is it? F150. So we'll see how this works. If I can get into the box. Okay, so this is what the bottle actually looks like. It has 1 fluid ounce in here, which is pretty typical for foundation. So it describes it as a 24-hour long wear, ooh, sweat-proof, transfer-resistant, and water-resistant, free of oils, fragrance, and parabens. Great for all skin types. Okay, great. So far it's described as absolutely amazing for everybody. So hopefully this will work out for me. I don't like that it's in the squeezy tube. That's not my favorite form of foundation container. I really like the pump. I feel like that's like the most sanitary, the easiest to clean. That one is absolutely great. This is okay. At least it's not just like one of those screw caps where you just have to like dump it out on a sponge or your hand or just whatever you have. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get started with this and just drop a little bit on my hand. And I'm going to pick that up with the IT Cosmetics Airbrush 101 Foundation Blurring Brush. Foundation Blurring Brush. I feel like this is going really streaky with this brush, so I'm going to try a beauty blender. So let me grab one of those real quick. I actually have to get up and wet something. Ugh. Okay, so I have my beauty blender wet now. I'm all ready for that, so I'm just gonna grab a little bit more product to the other side of the face and see what that's looking like. So far so good. Much better. Much better. So So I actually think that's a pretty good shade match. What do you guys think? Okay, so we've got our foundation on. So now let's go ahead and jump into the concealer. So I have the shade C145. If you guys can see that. So I'm just gonna bust this bad boy open. That looks kind of light. I don't know, I'm pretty fair though. What do you guys think? I'll zoom you in so that we can actually see what's going on under the under eyes. Okay, so now I'm just gonna go in with this concealer. Let's see. It's got like the flat applicator, which is not my favorite, but it'll do. It'll do. Oh my god, that is so pink. It doesn't look that pink on camera. Well, maybe a little bit. It just looks kind of white, I feel like. But in person, this shit is pink. Like, this is like peachy pink. Like, almost color corrector pink to me. Because I'm so fair, like, this would be a color corrector for me. So I don't want to use a whole lot of it. Just because I'm kind of scared. So I'm just going to stop there and blend that out. Okay, so I'm still testing out the Fenty concealer brush, trying to see if I like this one or not. I didn't like it the first time I used it, and then I tried it again and I was like, it's not that bad. So I'll try it again this time and see how I feel about it. How do we feel about that, guys? That doesn't look as bad as I originally thought it was going to. I thought it was just going to be really bad looking. It doesn't look too brightening. Like, I feel like it's more like my actual skin tone than a brightener, which would have been nice. I just feel like it's a little bit too pink. But we're going to rock it today and see how we like it. So I'm going to go ahead and blend out the other side. Okay, so how are we feeling about the concealer, you guys? I kind of like it. I wish that I had a brighter shade. Maybe the one that I'll receive later will be the correct shade, because I feel like this one's just not bright enough. Or maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm just feeling like it's too pink and it actually looks fine. What do you guys think? Let me know. Let me know what you guys think about this concealer shade, because I'm going to be getting another one anyways, so I don't know. I'll test them both out and see how I feel about them. So now what I'm using, nothing new, just the Becca Hydra Mist setting powder, just to set everything and put everything in place. I'm so messy with this shit. Like, it had a little net in here, and it irritated me because I couldn't get to the product anymore once it got down to the bottom, so I just cut it out. So now it just kind of like poofs everywhere every time I open it. I'm like, oh my god, just a cloud of dust. Okay, so we've got everything set in place. Let's go ahead and pop some brows on. This is nothing new, once again, just the Benefit Ka-Brow in the shade number 4. Okay, brows are on. Just gonna set the brows with the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and jump into the fun stuff. Just like go ahead and do the face, and then I'll be right back with you guys, alright? So this is the finished look. So right now I have the Buxom Wanderlust blush on in the shade Dolly. I absolutely love this blush. It's supposed to be primer infused, which I guess means it lasts longer, but I haven't really been able to tell the difference. I set everything with a setting spray anyways, and I hope to God that that's what keeps it on. So I don't know, but so far I've really been liking this blush. It's super pigmented, so be careful, but it's a win. I also have on my Ciate London bronzer in the shade Bamboo, and the Anastasia Beverly Hills Amourezy highlighter, which is just so beautiful. Every time I pull it out, I'm just like, oh, it's so beautiful. And then I went ahead and used a little bit of the Marc Jacobs liner in Plumage and just added that to the bottom lash line. And then of course we have the Benefit Highbrow Glow, which I pretty much always use. It's like a staple. But I went ahead and did a wing, and I used the Benefit Roller Liner. It is my new favorite. It dries matte instead of that shiny shit that it looks like latex on your eyes. Then I went ahead and finished off the look with the ColourPop Lippy Stick in the shade Taurus, which I only got this because I was like, oh, my daughter Hyde is a Taurus and that's cute. But I actually like the color a lot. Like, I'm kind of digging the brown vibes these days. So yeah, so I went ahead and did that, and then of course I set everything with my Morphe continuous setting spray. So that is what finished off the look for me today. So now I'm gonna go ahead and zoom you guys in a little bit so you can check everything out. All right, so what do we think? How do we feel about it, guys? I think the foundation looks really good. Like, so far the foundation is a win. I put the foundation on at 1 o'clock. It is now 2:30. I had to charge my camera for a little bit before I could actually start recording again. So it is now 2:30. I've been wearing it for 2.5 hours, and so far so good. I like it a lot. It feels like I'm wearing nothing, and it kind of looks like I'm wearing nothing. I mean, obviously I'm wearing makeup, but it just gives me like a really flawless kind of look. So far this is an A+, but we're only 2.5 hours into it. So I actually plan on going to the park today. It's like 72 degrees right now outside, and I just think that is absolutely marvelous. So me and my daughter Hyde are gonna go to the park and just play for a little bit. So we'll just do a wear test and check in with you guys every few hours to see how things are going. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. All right. Hey guys, so just doing a check-in. It is now 5:45, I believe. So I've had this on for a little bit now. Actually, I know I said that I was going to go to the park. I didn't make it to the park. My daughter actually fell asleep, and then I fell asleep too. So I have officially slept in my foundation, and it still looks pretty good. What do you guys think? Are we still liking it? Did we like it to begin with? Are we loving it? Are we hating it? What do we think? I feel like it's working pretty well, actually. Like, it's pretty transfer resistant, like, because I toss and turn when I sleep, and the stuff did not really budge, so thumbs up to that. So I guess I'll just check back in a little bit, and I'll see you guys then, okay? Hey, hello, and welcome back for the final check-in. It is 10:07, and I am just tired and just ready to go to bed, to be honest. I have to go to work in the morning. I'm just gonna wrap this video up. So I've only had it on for about 9 hours now, but I still feel like that's a pretty good wear test, just to start with. I'll be getting in another shade and plus another shade of the concealer too, so I'll probably be doing another video just because I feel like the concealer, I just didn't like the shade very much. The shade was too close to my actual skin tone, so I'm going to see if the one that I ordered is going to work any better. So I'll do another wear test with this, like maybe an actual 24-hour wear test where I just go ahead and sleep in it and just say fuck it to my skin, you know, maybe just see how many pimples I can make pop up overnight. I'm just kidding, but not really. But yeah, maybe I'll do that. But just to go ahead and give the final review on the Morphe Fluidity foundation and concealer, I think that they're great. I think it's amazing. I slept in this for a little bit. It didn't transfer onto the couch where I was sleeping. It didn't transfer onto my hand. It didn't seem to rub off too much. It hasn't really built up too much or anything around my mouth area, which is where I generally tend to get like a little bit of cakiness. It does look a little cakey around the nose area. I'll zoom you guys in a little bit so you can see it. I don't know if you guys can tell, but it's kind of a little cakey just around this area right here and a little bit up here. But I also use a lot of powder, so that could also contribute to that, very much so. So I wouldn't necessarily blame it on the foundation totally, because I generally have this problem at the end of the day. I just kind of look a little cakey because I'm an oily girl and I use a lot of powder, and that's just the way it goes. So sorry, but anyway, so that's the way it's looking, but I feel like all in all it looks pretty good. So that is it for my review of the Morphe Fluidity foundation. I'm just gonna go ahead and wrap it up and call it a night. I actually really like this foundation. I see myself using it a lot in the future. The concealer I liked pretty well. It didn't really crease on me too much, not any more than any basic concealer. I mean, it's nothing like crease proof. I do want to try it again when I get a good shade and see if that works any better. See how I like that. But so far so good. I really like the foundation. The concealer is okay, but the foundation gets an A+. I really like that. So just gonna go ahead and end this video, call it a night, ready to go to bed. So I hope you guys really enjoyed it. If you liked the video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. I really appreciate it. If you really liked it and you like my vibe and you want to see more of me, just hit the subscribe button. I try and upload videos at least 5 days a week. Hopefully you guys liked it and you'll be seeing more of me and I'll be seeing more of you. So I'll just wrap this up right now and I love you guys. Peace out.